My ex-husband used to know me as a fat woman with greasy hair and dark circles under my eyes from fatigue and lack of sleep. However, I managed to pull myself together and lost weight beyond recognition. I took out a loan to enlarge my breasts by 3 sizes and changed my face through plastic surgery. Why did I do it? To start a new life and be attractive to other men? No. To take revenge on my ex for what he did to me. First, I left kids with my mom. Then I bought a business class ticket and started to seduce him.
Can I join you? I love playing chess.
Yes, but only if you order me a Bloody Mary with double.
Vodka? That's my favorite drink.
Everything went even better than I expected on the plane. From the airport, we went straight to his yacht, and I did everything the way he liked it. An hour later, he swore eternal love to me. But at the start of our relationship, things were not so rosy. We lived very poorly because Paul didn't like to work much. And my salary was barely enough to rent an apartment. Despite all of this, Paul demanded a child.
I need an heir. You must give me a son.
When I got pregnant with a daughter, Paul demanded an abortion. But I didn't want to lose the baby, so I lied that it was too late. As soon as I gave birth, my husband started talking about having a son again.
I'm waiting for an heir.
I didn't want to lose Paul and deprive my daughter of a father, so I agreed to have another child. But as luck would have it, we had another girl. Paul went into mourning that day and demanded a third child. With each new child, I became uglier and uglier and gained more and more weight. His black clothes and mournful expression caused me to give in again. Paul was over the moon when he saw his long-awaited son. And I believed the boy could bring peace to our family. But as it turned out, Paul didn't want an heir to carry on his bloodline. It was a demand included in his millionaire uncle's will.
You are lazy and a spender, which is why only your son will have access to my money and our family's gun.
Soon after our baby boy Evan was born, his uncle was killed with his own golden gun in that secluded cabin my ex and I stayed at. Paul got his uncle's entire fortune, including this yacht. The very next day, he kicked me and the kids out with no money whatsoever. His uncle's gun was never found, but I didn't have to think hard to know who was behind the crime. However, I had no proof that Paul was guilty.
Oh, baby, you're the best woman I ever met.
After the 6th Bloody Mary with double vodka and several hours of joy, Paul fell asleep like a baby. And I found the keys to the safe where he kept the family's jewelry and a large sum of money. To my surprise, I found the golden gun in there as well. I was not about to waste that chance, so I gave up on my plan to rob Paul and decided to sink his yacht instead. The fire alarm woke him up and he rushed to the safe. I knew my ex was too greedy to give up on his wealth. So when we got to the shore, the police were already waiting for him. I asked them to search my ex-husband, and the police found the golden gun with Paul's fingerprints on it. After the investigation, it was determined that Paul had shot his uncle and that he would go to jail for it. As for me, I returned to my children with a large legacy and a sweet sense of reckoning. Remember, people who use others as stepping stones will one day lose their footing.